Hello guys, and I'd love to introduce you all to the Stanley parable. Or today I'm going to be calling it the Lewis parable, because I'm pretty sure it's a parable that I'm going to be in a parable involving myself and a guy called Stanley. Guys, this game has been recommended me to play by loads of you guys, and I'm finally going to be playing it. So I really hope you all do enjoy. I watched loads of videos on it before when I was starting as a YouTuber, and I've never actually played it. So I thought it's a great time to start playing it, and I'm very excited. So, guys, make sure you smash the like button down below. Show some support for the beautiful new series, and, well, I hope you all do enjoy. And, by the way, I'm using a controller, because easier than, you know, it's on my TV.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Don't you
and
dare.
Then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, we've gone up from our desk. And... oh, do I step out from my office? Let's go and have a... can I... buttons to press. Phones to press. Just, you know, just gonna... oh! Oh, I can press things. It's always exciting, isn't it? And anything... so there's nothing... oh! Apparently I closed my door.
Couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait.
No.
Nothing will hurt me.
I'm not
Nothing
gonna wait.
will break me.
Must be kidding.
And here I can be happy forever.
Have you ever heard
I will
Ning...
be happy. Shh. Stanley waited. Hours passed. Then days. Had years gone by?
It's
he no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Here comes what? Don't... did I fail? Did I fail you somehow? Did I not... no!
Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
I enjoyed the pressure!
Make a decision.
I enjoyed the pressure!
His responsibility.
Never.
He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly.
No, it can. I loved the pressure.
Is to wait.
I am waiting.
It will hurt me.
No, everything will hurt me. I'm sorry, I will listen to you, director.
Forever.
Look, I was waiting.
Stanley waited.
No, I'm not going to wait. I don't want to wait. This is frustrating. Stop it. No.
No longer had the ability to tell.
Never. Whew. Pause. Love the pause screen.
But the one
Hand
thing
back.
he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come.
Oh, they won't.
Eventually, someday, they would arrive.
Right.
Soon, very soon now,
I will listen
this
to
will
you.
end.
No, it won't.
He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do.
Oh, of course they
now
will.
It's just a little bit closer.
Never.
Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Oh, good. Right, here we go. I'm going to listen to him this time. He seems like a wise bloke who's commentating the commentating. I'm leaving the room. Are you ready? There we go. Aha! So, you know what I don't get? This guy hasn't obviously...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Right. Well, obviously, something's happened.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
He knows what I'm doing. You're a funny man. Oh, a computer's on. Oh, that's a pain.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
All right, okay, I believe you. I'm trying to see. Oh, sugar. Okay, look, everyone, no one's here. I've got you. There's an open door. Interesting. So, oh, sugar. I want this commentator to do. Oh, input. Oh, yes. Received. Good. Now what? Oh, come on, give me something. Input received. Fab. You're the only working computer. What does that say? Who? I want to say father. The world's best father. Okay, look. First of all, I assume the memo room is somewhere. Okay, I'll go there. I'll go to the memo room. I'll do what you're telling me. Ah! God, stupid. Left or right? Oh. Ooh, close the door. Yes. No. No. Ooh, what's going on? It's like an interrogation. You know what? I've never actually...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Strangely, I always pick left in video games. Strangely, left is always the safest option. I'm going to listen to the man. No, right. No, left. Oh, I don't know what to do. This is terrible. Right. We're all wondering what's through the right door.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes, exactly. There might be employees in the employee lounge. That's exactly where we're going. Okay, I'm touching every door for the sake of touching every single door. Hey, look, the employee lounge.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Do you want me to simply stand here, drinking it all in? Because I'm up for a coffee. I'm also up for opening the blinds. But when
yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
It's so true. It is so true. You know what I wonder?
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality.
Ooh,
it's possible that this is why, but at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room.
I had, yes.
The first open door on his left to get back to business.
First open door on my left. And what happens if I don't go through the door on my left? Left is a good sign. Always go left. Close the door. But no. Simply walks past the... What is this place? Ooh. Where are we at?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Oh, touche to that one. I just want to know where I am. This is interesting. Okay. Fabulous. This is a really lovely place. I am so glad that I didn't follow the direction. Where does this go? Penalty for misuse. Cargo. Well, no one's here. Cargo. Oh, cargo trucks. There's no landing. Where do I go? Oh dear.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Little bit.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
I'm just trying to annoy you.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult,
right.
But the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Right.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. What? Really?
Yes!
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
No, you're commentating my life.
What?
Yes.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I
can't.
really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Right,
Look,
okay.
let me prove it. Let me prove that
Okay.
I'm on your side.
I'd love to.
Give me
Okay,
a chance.
I will give you a chance. Just this one time. You don't sound like you have a beautiful English British accent. I believe in you. I'm so ready for this. Wait a second. How can you believe? Nope. Okay. Right. I'm ready. Okay. Okay.
Now listen carefully. This is important.
I'm listening.
Stanley walked through the red door.
But there's a blue door. I like blue more than red. Okay, I'll listen to him. Oh no, it's even a red. Okay, at the end of the day. Oh, but that's got a red-blue paint thing. And I'm going. Okay, I'm listening to you.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. You see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time.
Yeah.
The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I want it to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped.
Okay.
And I think I have a solution.
Right.
Here, let me show you.
Oh yes, a door, which we shall enter tomorrow.